Welcome back to Nicholas Comic Corner Classics / Non-Classics. This is episode number 1314 and Doubleshot number 1208. I got two more volumes of Star Wars Legacy. We have volumes 8 and 9 of Star Wars Legacy, and these two trades cover issues. Well, this one covers 37 to 41. And this one covers, this is Monster. This covers issues 42 to 46, gearing toward the end of the series. Tatooine. This book is simply Cade Skywalker going to his ancestral home. Well, basically the place was the birth of Anakin Skywalker. He goes there, sees a memory from Luke Skywalker's perspective. I thought this was really cool, the fact John S. Ritter basically did this, because, well, he is a Skywalker, so have him go to Tatooine. Awesome. Yep. And aside from that cool aspect going to Tatooine, nothing really much else. No, I mean, some are noteworthy stuff anyways. And we also see that apparently in this trade here, that the Emperor is dead. Yes, the Emperor, the one who threw over the Empire at the start of the series. That Sith Lord? Yeah, he's dead. You don't Vader killed him to the miniseries. That concludes this thing. Now, of course, this book here has the Yunzing Vong in here. You're probably thinking, who the heck are the Yunzing Vong? Well, these were the main aliens who invaded the Star Wars galaxy in the New Jedi Order series. Yes, these aliens who, get this, in the series itself, I kind of remember this, they attacked Coruscant. And they terraformed the planet. Because here's the thing: for years, Coruscant is basically a planet-wide city. It's all one city, barely any organic stuff. And pretty much what these guys did is they restored partially of that. And apparently, no one had a problem with this. Yeah, the way it was written in the books was that the people of Coruscant had no problem with this at all. Despite the fact a lot of people pretty much lost their homes, but it was very much. It was. Yes, people died, but the planet itself did basically recovered fine. Yep, but that's the thing with the Yunzing Vong. They were the first alien creatures who did not come from the main Star Wars galaxy. Yeah, they came from outside the galaxy. And if I remember reading about it, I think it was Anakin Solo accidentally awakened these creatures while on an excursion with the Jedi Order. Yep, and yeah, so they were a galaxy-wide invasion, which this was something for the books to go through. A galaxy-wide invasion. Now you've heard of like Earth being invaded by aliens in many force fiction, but a whole galaxy-wide invasion by an alien force like this. I mean, yes, this technically was done and also in Star Galaxy 1. But the thing is, the Ori were not depicted as, let's say, like, oh, we're gonna invade every single planet we come across. That's kind of what the Yunzing Vong did. They tried to, and of course, this led to the formation end of the New Republic, and led to the formation of the Galactic Alliance. Yep. And well, aside from that, this is still pretty good. Both books are really good, and again, both books roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, absolute fun books, and I can't wait to discuss the next two volumes of the series. Yeah. Now, terraforming is quite interesting for Star Wars because, now here's the thing. Are they the first type of fictional sci-fi series to experiment with terraforming? No. Actually, that's not the case. This has also happened in Aliens. Yes, they were terraforming that one. You didn't see it per se, but they did mention it. This also has happened in Star Trek. I'm trying to think. Oh, yes. This happened also in Total Recall. You actually saw terraforming. When Mars was terraformed, basically have the whole atmosphere be breathable for humans. So Star Wars is not the first one to experiment with terraforming. It's not something that's usually used very much in fiction, per se. But the ones I name are the most general ones people tend to think of when we think of terraforming fiction. Star Wars, Aliens, and Total Recall, the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, not the 2012 one with Colin Firth, not that one. No, not that one. The one with Sam Mars. Yep. I I mean, I'm sure there are other ones I could easily name, but those three are the only ones I could think off the top of my head aside from Star Wars that actually. But Star Wars didn't do it like very recently. Now you're probably thinking, wait, didn't SG1 do something like this? Yes, kinda, but that was part of a generation thing. It wasn't It was basically done with a generator that pretty much transformed the plane be breathable without the thing. It's now this is more of like a permanent transformation. That's basically the whole point of terraforming. It's a permanent thing, not temporary or just done via a generator like it was in Star Trek Atlantis. But yeah, overall, really good stuff. Okay, so that's the particular review. You're probably thinking, man, your last two comic cards have been pretty damn short. Well, I've been trying to discuss this series briefly because this is just a really damn good series. Like, if you're a Star Wars fan, I would recommend this. Yes, I know this is not canon anymore, but it's a damn good series. Yep. But when you read some of these trades, you're basically planting the seeds for the end of this whole series. And, well, yeah, it's great to see, like recently, like, seeing the Yosing Vong name again, like, wow, that's a familiar name. Because they were the main villains of the New Jedi Order series. Oddly enough, when it comes to the Yosing Vong, like, if I remember from the books, they were mentioned in several of the series that came after New Jedi Order ended. But physical appearance-wise, no, they only appeared just for New Jedi Order. Once the series wrapped up, I don't think they appeared again. No, I don't think so. I mean, you never actually saw them on the... Well, I think you did see them on a couple of the covers for the actual book series because, well, yeah. Though, the New Jedi Order series basically had one of the books be like the longest Star Wars book I ever read. Yeah, it was the book where Anakin Solo died. This book was, I believe it was like over 400 pages, which was, for a paperback book, this was long. Really freaking long. Yes. I know there's a lot of love for the original expanded universe. Even yes, it's part of the Legends line. I get that. I didn't get really into Star Wars. Well, I was mostly into the movies per se. First thing I got into for Star Wars was the books. Yes. And the first book series I read was New Jedi Order. That was the first one I read. And I read every single book, mostly, or I think I did skip, I think like a couple books I did read out of order. But I did read the first book when in order when it came out, and the last book as the last book of the series. And all the books for there's like Fate of the Jedi, Legacy of the Force. These book series I did read entirely all in order when they were coming out. But these books were absolutely fun to read. Like, if you like this stuff, I do recommend it. I mean, there's some really good stuff in the original expanded universe. Like, one good book is a great example of this is the book by the guy who wrote the Tarkin book. I think his name is John Jackson Lord, I think his name is. Yeah, he wrote Darth Vader, the Rise of Sith Lord. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, it's one of the books. I'm trying to find it here. Because the guy himself had a robot that appeared in the Tarkin book that previously appeared in the Darth Vader book. James Larcino. Yeah, I believe this guy wrote that book. Let's see if I can find him here. Huh. I realize the guy's in his 70s. Yeah, here it is. Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader. An excellent book. Yeah, it's part of the Legends line now, but it's a damn good book. I do highly recommend it. Yeah, it's one of the few books I would have loved Disney kept in canon, but nope, they didn't. All those previous books that came before the relaunch 2014, all not canon anymore. Though they do take some characters from Original Command Universe making canon, the books themselves, nope, wipe them away. And put all the Star Wars books in the Legends line. Yep. I myself was, even though yes, it's been 7 years since this thing happened, when Disney bought Lucasfilm back in 2014 and had everything for the original Expanded Universe deemed non-canon, with the exception of the CGI Clone Wars series, Darth Maul and Dathomir. Those two things were kept canon because, well, I'm not really, in the case now, people would like if the original animated series for Clone Wars, if that was kept canon, but nope, kept the CGI one canon. Case Darth Maul of Dathomir, they kept that canon mainly because the fact it was the actual adaptation of 4 episodes from that were unproduced episodes from Star Wars and Clone Wars. Yeah, and that was the only Dark Horse book kept canon. Everything else was deemed not canon, which I thought was kind of weird. Yep. But yeah, that's a particular review. Stay tuned for my review for Yoshima Half-Demon Princess. Yep. But until the next video. Bye.